Hello children, let's learn more about arithmetic progression and the application of nth term formula for nth term of an AP. Now, let's start with exercise 5.2 question number 6. In this question, you need to check whether a given number is a part of the AP or not. So in this question, he wants us to check minus 150 is a term of the given AP 11, 8, 5, 2, and so on. So children, you have seen that the AP is a decreasing decreasing AP, and in this AP he want us to check that where minus 150 will fall or it will not fall in this AP. So we will start this question assuming that minus 150 is a term of this AP and will fall somewhere. Let's say minus 150 is falling at nth place. It is coming at nth place. So if it is coming at nth place, that means this is a term of this AP. So let us assume that minus 150 is a term, or we can say that we are assuming that minus 150 is equal to an. And now children, we will apply the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1d. A is the first term of the AP, so it is 11. D is the difference between any two consecutive terms. So this is 8 minus 11, A2 minus A1. The succeeding minus preceding. So this is 8 minus 11, that is minus 3. Now we have the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1d, and we know all these things of this AP. Let's put the value in this formula. An will be replaced by minus 150. In place of a, you'll be writing 11. In place of d, you will be writing minus 3 since d is in negative. So always whenever d is negative, put it in bracket. This is the must part. Otherwise, you will commit mistake. So put it in bracket if d is negative. Now simplify, bring this 11 this side, so it will become minus 1, 11. And when you add the two negative terms, it will be minus 161. Now this minus 3 is in multiplication. When we transpose, it will become plus. Sorry, it will come in division. And this minus and minus will cancel each other. Now transpose this one will become plus 1 this side. Take LCM and then see what is the value. Simplify to get the value of n. So n is 164 by 3. They are not divisible at all. So that means you cannot simplify it further. Now children, n is a counting number. Why? Because through n you count the number of terms in an AP. See, 11 is at first place, so n is 1 here. 8 is at second place, so n is 2 here. 5 is at third place, so n is 3 here. So that means 1, 2, 3, first place, second place, third place, fourth place, and so on. So that means with n we count the number of terms in an AP, and this counting number is never in fraction. It is always a natural number. Whenever you want to count something, you start your counting from 1 and keep on counting like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So n is always a natural number, and therefore it cannot be in fraction. So our supposition, we are getting the wrong result. That indicates that we have supposed wrong. That means this minus 150 cannot be a term of this AP. So now let's move to the next question. Next question is question number 11. And in this question, he is giving Which, he's asking which term of the AP 3, 15, 27, 39, and so on will be 132 more than its 54th term. 54th term से कौन सी टर्म ही बोलेंगे आप, क्योंकि टर्म की फॉर्म में क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है। 54th टर्म से कौन सी टर्म 132 ज्यादा है? So let us assume that the nth term is 132 more than 54th term. So nth term is always represented by an. So an minus a54, because this term is greater than 54th term by 132. So greater में से lesser जब subtract किया जाएगा, you will get 132. an is the term that we want to find. ये बड़ी है और इसमें से हम 54th term को minus कर दें तो 132 आएगा according to the question. Now let's take this one A54 this side and apply the formula for the nth term here. Since it is A54, that means the formula will be A plus n minus 1D. So that means whatever n you are having here, subtract 1 from it. So that is A plus 53D. An is equal to 132 plus A plus 53D. Now put the values of A and D. A is 3 here, and D, when you subtract the two consecutive terms, 15 minus 3, you will get 12. So D is 12 here. And put this value here, simplify, multiply 53 by 12, and add this 3 in 132. 132 plus 3 is this. 53 plus multiplied by 12 is 636. When you simplify and add and simplify, you will get that the nth term is 771. The nth term is 771. Now he wants us to find out which term. I told you he is giving the question in 54th term. Place in the form of place. So your answer should also be in terms of term only, place only. So at which place this 771 is? So again, apply the formula here. A plus n minus 1D is equal to 771. A is 3, D is 12. Put the values and simplify to get the answer. So when you bring this 3 this side, it will be 768. And when you divide by 12, you will get 64. Bring this 1 this side, it is 65. That means 65th term is 132 more than 54th term. And if somebody asks what is A65, so that you have already calculated, it is here. That is 771. 771 is 132 more than 54th term. You may check your answer, calculate A54 and get the answer. A54, 54 you have calculated here. This is 636. So you may check your answer. Sorry, 636, 639. So you will be getting 132. So 65th term is, this is checking of your answer. So A65 is 132 more than the 54th term. Now, next important question of this exercise. This is very, very important. Many a times it has been asked in CBSE. How many 3-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 7? So first of all, we have to think from where the 3-digit numbers start. 3-digit number starts from 100. So what will be the first number divisible by 7? So you may keep on adding one start checking. You may move like this and start checking. You will get that 105 is divisible by 7. 101 is not divisible, 102 is not divisible, 103 is not divisible, 100 is also not divisible. So keep on increasing one and keep on dividing by 7 to get a number which is divisible by 7. You may do like this, or there is another way of doing. So if this is divided by 100 is divided by 7, this is 7 ones are, so 7, you are left with 30. Now you know that if it is 35, then only you are able to divide completely by 7. So from here also you can say that it should be 105. Or you may move gradually, divide each, keep on increasing by 1, divide, check, divide by 7. If it is divisible, it is fine. If it is not, take the next number. So the first number which is divisible by 5 is 105, 105. Now we have to check which is the last number divisible by 7. So the largest number of 3 digit is 999. Okay. We cannot exceed it because then the digit will become 4 digit. 1000 will be 4 digit number. Okay. So this 3 digit number we cannot exceed. So that means we have to decrease. So start decreasing from 999. 999 is not divisible. Then 99, check for 998. Then check for 997. Then check for 996. And you will find that 994 is divisible by 7. This is one way of doing gradually. Decrease one by one and keep on checking. Or you may do like this, 999 is there, divided by 7. 7 ones are 7, left with 2. 7 fours are 28, left with 1. Now you are getting 19, but increase कर नहीं सकते, increase करोगे तो number बढ़ जाएगा. So that means इससे decrease करना है. So 19 से पहले number कौन सा आता है जो 7 से divisible है? That is 14. So that means I need 4 here. Therefore, it is 994. 994. It should not be 19. It should be 14. If it is 14, so it will become 994. So either by decreasing one by one or divide it in rough and get the answer, which one will be the last number to be divisible by 7. Now, the last numbers, that means your AP will start from 105, and uh, it will move in an increment of 7 because the numbers are divisible by 7. So the next number divisible by 7 will be 112 and so on, and the last number will be 994. After every interval of 7, you will get a number divisible by 7. So last number is 994, therefore AN is 994. First number is 105, therefore A is 105. And you are getting the number after an interval of 7. Interval, that means D. The difference between the two consecutive terms will be 7. Therefore, this is D is 7. Now, in place of a n, you will write down the formula. A plus n minus 1d is equal to 994. Put the value here. In place of a, you will be writing 105 plus n minus 1 into 7 is equal to 994. Bring this 105 this side. Subtract it, you will get 889. Now bring this 7 this side. It will come in denominator as it is in multiplication this side. So when you cancel, you will get 127. Bring this 1 this side, it will be 128. Therefore, there are 128 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7. Let's do one more important question of this exercise. Find the 20th term from the last of this AP. You have to get the 20th term from the last, not from the starting. Children, I am taking an example of very simple AP 1357 9. Now write it down from the end. 9, 7, 5, 3 and 1. See what is D here? D here is 2. And what is D here? D here is minus 2. So children, you are able to notice that this is an AP. When we are writing it like this, it is an AP. And when I reverse the AP, again it is an AP. Every time it is decreasing by 2. Every time it is decreasing by 2. So either consistent increase और consistent decrease, दो का increase भी हो सकता है AP में, दो का decrease भी हो सकता है. तो इसका मतलब this time it is decreasing and this time it is increasing. So AP का D change होता है and what is the change in that? D will become negative. If D is positive here, when you reverse the AP, D will become negative. Okay, children? So if you are able to understand this thing, you are able to do this question even. Now this is 3, 8, 13, 253. Since I want the number from the last, I will reverse the AP. क्योंकि मुझे पीछे से नंबर बताना है, पीछे से 20th प्लेस पर कौन सा नंबर है. So I will reverse the AP. Reverse कर दिया हमने. We will write it like this. Now what is the first number? The first number is 253. एंड व्हाट इज डी हियर? डी आपने अब डी निकालना है तो डी पहले देखो इंक्रीजिंग एपी थी, अब डिक्रीजिंग एपी हो जाएगी, डिक्रीजिंग हो गई, यू आर डिक्रीजिंग. 253 बड़ा नंबर है, इससे इंक्रीज करके धीरे धीरे छोटे नंबर पे आ रहे हो. डिक्रीजिंग एपी डी नेगेटिव होगा. और डी नेगेटिव कैसे, क्या है डी? तो आप कोई भी दो कॉन्सिक्यूटिव नंबर को सब्ट्रैक्ट कर सकते हो. सो यू विल टेक लास्ट टू. तो ये आपकी सक्सीडिंग है, ये उससे पहले वाला नंबर है. सक्सीडिंग में से प्रीसीडिंग माइनस करके डी निकलता है. So D is equal to 3 minus 8 is equal to minus 5. If you are comfortable with this way, well and good. If not, find out D from here. D is 5. जब आपने गिवन ऑर्डर में लिखा था तब D 5 है, तो जब आप रिवर्स ऑर्डर में लिखेंगे D का साइन बदल जाएगा. So D will be minus 5. एज यू विश, जैसे मर्जी निकाल लीजिए. यहां से भी निकाल सकते हैं और find out the D from here and then reverse the sign. Now you want to find out the 20th term from the end. So for 20th from starting from here. So A20 will be A plus 19D. A की जगह आपने लिखना है 253. In place of D, you will write down the value of D that we have calculated. And now subtract it, you will get that A20 is equal to 158. So the last 20th term from the end is 158. That's all from this exercise. Keep practicing to achieve high.